Hello, ability powered gamers! I never do live webcam stuff on Twitch, but I thought this would be probably the easiest way and the quickest way to get video to YouTube because when I started this whole Spinraza thing, I was like really hardcore adamant about how I was gonna post a bunch of updates, and I have been keeping up with everything. I haven't been putting it on YouTube per se. Um, but yeah, I thought I got my first injection last week, and I know when I was trying to decide if this was the path that I wanted to take, finding videos on YouTube or blogs or pretty much anything. I mean, that's not how I made my decision, but it helped in my decision to see other people that were going through it and kind of get feedback on their experience. And I thought, since I need to post an update and I need to stream, why not just do it both? And then that way, if any of you guys, I think I have, I know I have at least one person that follows the video, ability power, two people that, watch ability powered content that are about to start, the treatment, or they're trying to get approved for the treatment. So I thought, hey, we'll just switch it and see how it goes. So you guys get to look at me awkwardly talking to myself. But hey, chat's open, so you guys can talk too and make it less awkward. But anyway, so Spinraza. I have spinal muscular atrophy, which most of you guys know. But what it does is it basically makes messages go through to muscles better. Way more complicated than that, but we're not going to go into the sides of it. So the whole thing is delivered through a shot in the spine, which was one of the big factors, and I was almost like, screw that, because not a real big fan of shots. Really not a big fan of shots to the spine, so I really debated when I found out how they were giving it, even going through it. So, and you guys, if you follow me on Twitter and stuff, you know that I've been trying to get this started for the past year. First neurologist I went to had never even heard of the drug. So I explained to him what it is. He gets on his phone and he starts looking it up. And, he was like, I've never heard of this, but we'll see what we can do. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we leave his office. We were in Target, and the cell phone rang, and it was the doctor's nurse. And apparently the doctor decided he wanted no part in this at all. And the nurse actually, was like, well, yeah, we don't do this. I said, well, can you refer me to another, neurologist? Because, one would think that neurologists might know some others. Her, advice on the matter was to just Google it. Yeah. There is Tennessee medical advice for you. Right from the neurologist's office. Just Google it. So that was my first step in the Spinraza journey. Yeah. I did that, and then I finally got referred to a doctor that knew what it was. Albeit my doctor is older and really dismissive about it. I don't understand that. He was just like, well, yeah, you'd be a good candidate, but, yeah, it's not really making any improvements. And then the next visit I went, he was like, I've got a couple of people going through it, and they're seeing a few improvements. And I was like, yeah, no kidding. I've researched this, I know. And allegedly he started the paperwork to get it approved through the insurance. That was I think it was in January, when all the paperwork was supposed to be started. I went back for an appointment in May, or it was the beginning of June, one of the two. The doctor comes in, and he was like, why are you here? I was like, because I had an appointment, you kind of made me be here. And he's like, let me go see if you've been approved. So he leaves the room, don't see him again, so, 5 minutes from my doctor. But he sends his nurse in to tell me that the paperwork was never filed, and so I got to wait more time for them to file paperwork. Finally got a call, and they told me that I had been approved for the medicine and gave me the dates to start my shots. I was like, awesome. So, something to come up. My brother usually helps with transportation, and he couldn't get off, so I had called them and said, hey, is there any way you can move my weeks? Because you have to take them 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and then skip 3 weeks and do it the 4th. So, we tried to move it, and I didn't hear anything from them. I finally called Spinraza, or Biogen, because I have like a case manager for the whole thing, and I said, hey, I got approved. I tried to move my hospital visit. Do you know if it's been moved, or if I need to be at the hospital tomorrow? And the drug company did not even know that I had been approved. So I had no medicine at the hospital. But if you are starting Spinraza in this whole thing, when you get approved, if no one from Biogen contacts you, contact them. I feel like they're the only people really, I don't know, making sure everything gets done. And yeah, so if you call Biogen, you'll get assigned a family access manager. They are great. They contacted the hospital, they contacted my insurance, and made sure that I had medicine there when my appointment was. So, if I haven't lost you yet, got approved, got the medicine there, which, actually got there the morning that I was supposed to take my first dose. An hour before time that I was supposed to take the injection, so we got it really close. But I got there, and everything was cool. But I went to the hospital, last Friday, so from the time that I'm recording this, it's been 1 week. In the morning, it's been 6 days, since I got the first injection. I read a lot on the Facebook group about people going through it, and everybody's like, oh, it's nothing, it's just a little pinch. Oh, it's nothing, I had no problems, so, no side effects. And then I read others that were having horrible, horrible headaches, from the lumbar puncture, and, just other things like respiratory infections that can pop up. Different things, but as far as my experience, when I was 8, I had to have back surgery for scoliosis, so I have rods in my back. Now, if you follow along anything about Spinraza, you know that, it makes the whole thing more difficult. But at the same time, I saw a lot of people that had rods and they were like, oh, it's no problem, I'm getting it, without any difficulty. Or, some people was taking a time or two. Um, I finally went back to get my injection, did it with, used, let's see if I can say it right, fluoroscopy? It's basically where they use a big machine that rotates around and around and they x-ray as they're putting the needle in to make sure they don't hit anything. Um, so, the doctor went in and he tried it the first time, and, they just did lidocaine. I didn't even know he had poked me. I was like, wait, the needle's in? He was like, yeah, and I was like, awesome, this isn't going to be bad at all. Yeah, so he tried to do that way. It was a big old no-go. So he tried a second time. And he moved to different spots if he could get around the rods. That didn't work. Third time, it didn't work. And one thing that I never saw in any of the videos about Spinraza and the people going through it was, you have to lay kind of on your belly, since they're going through your back. And some people were laying on their side, but I didn't understand how far on your belly that they needed, which I can't do. My body just don't do it that way. I can't breathe well. And, so, they had started, and they were like, this is going to take 5 minutes. And I was like, okay, good. I can stay in this position for 5 minutes. No big deal. When they did the injection on me, it took an hour and a half. Since they just couldn't find a way to get through the rods, and the bones had fused to them, and there was just no opening. So the fourth time, my doctor had called someone else who had done another patient with a similar circumstances as me. And, the other doctor was off work that day. So he told my doctor how he did it. And, if he couldn't do it, if he couldn't get it in, then that guy would come in and have a look. But it would take him 2 hours to get there. So at this point, I've been laying on my stomach where I can't breathe good for about an hour and 15 minutes. My arm was numb. So if you're about to go through this thing and they're positioning you, make sure you're very vocal about, hey, this isn't going to work for me, and just keep making them do it until they get you in a good position. And, prepare for delays, because it doesn't matter how confidently the doctor's like, 5 minutes tops. Stuff can come up, and you need to be able to make sure that you can actually hold that position, because it has to be still, because the needle's going straight into your spine, and you don't want nasty stuff in your spine, so, yeah. But fourth time he came back out, they had to move me around some by that point, because I'd been on my belly way too long. Well, toward my belly, almost on my belly. And, yeah, so they repositioned me for a minute. He tried the fourth time more on went in more toward my side than the middle of my back, and he got it in. Another thing that I didn't really prepare doctor for. I had read a little bit, I don't know. I've had back surgery before, but obviously I wasn't conscious while they were doing it. So I didn't really realize the extent of nerve pain. It's nothing unbearable. But it hurts a lot worse than I was expecting. Um, since I had to go through my side especially, it went through it went through nerves 2 different times. So I had short pains in my hips and on my thigh while they were doing it. But they finally got in. When they put the medicine in, I was expecting like flu shot stinging or something. But I didn't have that. I just had really dull pain under my belly. He poured the needle out, put a band-aid on it, and that was it. After that, every hospital seems to be different for people. Mine had me lay down for 45 minutes-ish. I think it was an hour from the time that they finished. And then sent me home. So in the past week, I know if you're doing this Spinraza thing, you're probably wondering, okay, what changes have you seen? I'm trying to remember everything. The first day I was still having a lot of nerve pain. On and off, very random and kind of spiky. But that happened. I got the shot Friday morning, and all that was kind of over by Sunday night. And then I had some more on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it was Tuesday. But those are the only side effects. I did not have the dreaded headache. I had some crud in my chest Sunday, but I haven't got the respiratory infection. I started waking up with more energy. I used to wake up and I would be just tired as soon as I woke up. And I noticed when I was waking up, I wasn't as tired. I felt like actually doing things. And I was like, oh, well, that's odd. Probably the placebo effect. Surely it's not working that quick. And then one night I was going to bed and I noticed, usually when I move my arms, I can feel the muscle tighten, like my bicep, but my arm doesn't actually move. And you don't actually see it moving. But I noticed that when I did it that night, you could see the muscle flex. Like my arm would move. The muscle would move, not my arm. Yeah, I couldn't lift it, but the muscle was moving. I've had a couple of cramps. I've had 2 in my legs and 1 in my arm. Nothing bad, but definitely I was more excited about it because I just haven't had any in years. I've noticed I'm not really more hungry. Some people have been like, oh, I was starving to death. I think I'm probably the same amount. But today was the first day that I felt really tired. Like I had just completely done a workout or something. So I'm thinking I probably need to up my protein. I've read that's a thing in the Spinraza forums. So, yeah, that's it so far. More energy, I can see my muscle move, and lung capacity, that's another thing. When I started this, they did a lung function test, and my numbers were super low. And um, to strengthen your lungs, you need to do breathing exercises. Well, to do mine, I've been singing along with YouTube in the afternoons. And usually I would do a song and I would get winded. I'd be short of breath and it's like, well, it's probably doing some good, even though, I'm getting really winded by the end of it. And the other day I was doing it and I noticed one of the songs that I usually run out of air doing, I made it all the way through it twice. And I wasn't short of breath or anything. So I'm assuming that's one of the little improvements too. So the first week, I haven't seen anything major. I didn't expect to see anything major, but definitely a bunch of little things, here and there. They're different. Yeah, so if you're thinking about doing the Spinraza thing, I was really on the fence about it. But since I got started, I mean, you definitely give it a try and see how it works for you. But I think that's it. I just wanted to record something and get it put on YouTube because I know I told everybody on Twitter and AbilityPower.com, patrons, and all that, it's something I would do while we were going through it. And I knew this would be the quickest way to get it done. So, yeah. If anybody has any questions about it, you guys know how to find me. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Ability Powers everywhere. You can email me. Definitely ask questions if you're thinking about starting the injections and stuff. Yeah, but so far, good experience. It has to be completely painless, but I think it'll be worth it. My next shot is next week, next Friday, so we'll see how that one goes. Allegedly, the first one's the hardest, because they're kind of having to figure out what to do. But I will keep you guys updated, and I'm glad, even though, most of you guys are going to be watching this on YouTube later. Glad I got to get an update out to you guys. And thank you, everybody on Twitter that checked on me. I had a bunch of messages, and on Facebook, just checking in and see how it was. Definitely awesome, because the first few days were kind of rough. But I was definitely reading them, and thank you guys. And that's it for this update. I will see you guys later.